Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello.
You're a terrible
It's
person.
Scotty T, and I'm here with two people that I absolutely adore. I feel like I know them, even though I've never met them. I love them both. Jeremy and Missy Hall are here. Thank you
Hello.
so much for taking the time, you guys.
You're welcome. I'm going to rename us up in here.
I have something I want to pull out right away.
Go
Do you
for it.
know that I refer to you guys as the royal couple?
The royal couple.
Oh,
The royal couple.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but we're going to London next year. I'm wondering, can we carry that title over there
I,
with us?
Jeremy, you here we go. Now here's the credibility factor.
Yeah.
okay.
Missy refers to herself as the queen of happy things,
That's right.
which would make you
King of Scrapple.
no, stop it. Stop it, darn it. Stop it. Now stop it. You're the king of happy things,
Okay,
which
I'll
makes
take
you
that.
guys royalty.
Listen, I'd rather be the king of things than Mr. Missy.
Oh, yeah. My favorite is when they
Mr.
call him
Missy.
Mr. Missy. That is my favorite. Missy.
It hurts the confidence, let me tell you.
I don't hate it.
I think you guys can get away with it. I really do. Um,
Yeah.
let's start now. Again, Missy was here before, and Jeremy, you weren't. And I want to make sure that I do this evenly, or at the end, you'll be like, were you born and raised in Delaware? And Missy, I know your story.
That's fine.
DC, Salisbury, and then Delaware.
Yeah.
Jeremy, were you born and raised in Delaware?
I was not.
Go ahead, tell the story.
So I was born and raised in Silver Spring, Maryland, right outside of DC, just a few
I've
miles
been there.
outside of DC. Yep.
Mhm.
And then I spent most of my life there, high school, all that. Went to college out in Western Maryland, went back to the DC area, then went to Brooklyn and Manhattan for a few years, then
Okay.
back to the DC area, met this lady, went to Delaware.
Okay. Now, that brings me to I know you both were doing comedy. Is that how you guys met?
Yep.
You got it.
Okay.
We met at a show in Baltimore.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what's funny? When you're first starting comedy, you meet a million people, and as a female,
Right.
you meet a million guys. Do you know? I looked at Jeremy. I can tell you where he was sitting, what he was wearing. Something went boom. And then I
Okay.
looked and I saw he had on a wedding ring. I was like, oh, he's married. And then I was like, oh, that's right. You're also married. And just never thought about it again. And then time happened, and then this happened.
Yeah, we both didn't know it, but we were both, a couple years later going through a
Yeah.
divorce. And we
Okay.
had no idea the other one was. And I
Yeah.
mean, we were just friends. Nothing
Yeah,
ever,
we're
Right, right, right.
we're comedy buddies. Yep.
Well,
And I remember exactly what you were wearing too. Well, not exactly what you were wearing, but I remember how big your boobs were. And it was like, wow.
now, Jeremy, don't get me in trouble here.
And then Jeremy stood up and was under them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
We could talk about your first minute where you talked about motorboating and in the air. But no, let's keep going. You recently celebrated anniversary.
That's
Mhm.
Seven, is that right?
7 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Going
Okay.
strong, doing well.
I know well, and that
So
brings
far?
us. I wrote down a lot of stuff because I want this to go swimmingly.
Okay.
Let's first move to the show called The Hallway.
Yeah.
Tell everybody about that, Missy and Jeremy. Tell them about The Hallway.
That started during the pandemic. Jeremy and I started just doing a podcast. And then we decided to just go live on air and talk to people and do a date night. And so it started, and then people started joining us.
Yeah.
And then we started it was first, what did we call it? Corona Chronicles, da da da. And then we just
Oh,
got done,
that's right.
right?
Got Corona
Corona
Chronicles. Okay.
That was a dumb name.
It was
It
at
worked.
that
Okay.
time. It wasn't, but then we were just like, wait a minute, we're the hallway. So now we're just
Yeah.
the hallway. So it's been a minute, it's been like 2 or 3.
No.
I mean,
babe, it's been like it's been 5 years.
except we didn't do it weekly when we first started. We were just doing the podcast.
We didn't know, that's right.
But then
Remember,
when we
used to go to
started,
a studio.
yeah, we used to go to a studio and do a podcast, but
Okay.
then we started going live.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I-
it's so much better. We're in our home. We sit
Yeah.
on this exact
the
couch.
dogs, and yeah, I mean, I love
Yeah.
it.
It's like you're here
chaos.
with us.
And it's been
I feel like I know you guys. I really do.
well, and that's the nice thing about getting to do it live is because through comments and stuff, we feel like we know you too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? I mean, I've talked to you before on this, but it just dawned on me, oh, that's right, we haven't met.
Right.
And when people then come to comedy shows
Yeah.
or order woodwork from him and stuff, we
Yeah.
all feel like we know each other. It's been really
It is
really
phenomenal. I try and tune in. For people that don't know, it's every Tuesday, 8
Yep.
p.m. And it used to be solely on Missy's Queen of Happy Things page, but now it's on
Still is.
YouTube. It's on YouTube as well,
Yeah.
which is fantastic. So you can tune in. And when I air this, I'll put the links to everything so people can watch
thank you.
because it is
Everybody-
phenomenal. And
Yeah.
it's amazing how many people come on every week in the comments and Curly Top, and you know these people. It just is wonderful.
And it's crazy that we get to know these people. And it's like, there's some names that flash up. I know I've never met them. There's a good chance I'll never
Right.
meet them. I know where they're at, like what city, what country.
Mhm.
I know we
Yeah.
know about their kids, their dogs. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You get to know people really well.
Yeah, I love it. And it's free. I mean, I love getting to
Yes.
do something that doesn't cost anybody anything.
Yep.
You know.
Well, and I love that you guys call it date night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's our date. Well, truth be told, how often do we sit for a full hour together next to each other close on the couch?
Not enough.
Never. So it's
Right.
just, it really is our date night.
Yeah.
You feel the warmth and the
Yeah.
dogs jumping in and everything. But I just want to.
Behind us.
This is like a 3-part thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, like 2 weeks ago, there was an episode that I've been on a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on, and there was a pasta situation.
Yeah.
Okay, and then in defense, no, wait a second. You could go ahead. You tell them about the pasta situation.
Well, here's the thing. I really wanted pasta, and we didn't have any pasta in the house.
Right.
And I mean none. I looked in the pantry. I looked in all of the cupboards where it should have been. I looked downstairs. I mean, everywhere, and there's no pasta. I said, babe, listen, there's a couple staples we need to have at all times, and pasta's one of them, right? I want something simple and easy. I just want a box of angel hair spaghetti, or angel hair spaghetti,
Yep.
and a jar of sauce, so I can do something quick if I need to.
And any woman watching this will not be surprised that 4 minutes after he said this, I walk into the kitchen, I open one cabinet, open it. There are 4 boxes of angel hair pasta.
But not the cupboard they should have been in, though.
Okay, all right. Now,
We have
for people that have never tuned into the hallway, you got a little sample, and in that one, Missy won.
She did.
But yeah, okay, hold it, Jeremy, hold it, because now's your turn. I think the week before that, Missy was complaining. Well, when we first met, you used to take pictures of outfits and say, boy, this would look good on you. And you were up in his butt about it, that you don't do that anymore. And Jeremy went, ta-da! I just took this picture the other night.
Started with,
That is what I love about your show.
We both get in trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, what do you think my follow-up? I told you it's a 3-parter. What do you think my follow-up question is?
We both screwed up on something.
No, do you ever, after at like 9 o'clock, go, why in the hell did you say that?
No,
Never.
we never. It's so funny because we really don't. Like what you see
Stay
is
tuned.
the reality.
And here's
It's
the thing.
just it
We
is.
know each other's hearts. We know each other's,
Yeah.
there is no ill intention ever between the two of us. And I mean ever.
Right.
Sure, there could be an argument, but it isn't an argument that's going to be yelling. It isn't an argument that's going to be screaming. And there's no anger in the argument because you know what? She's doing everything she can. I'm doing everything I can.
Yeah. And the other thing is, Scott, is when we bicker back and forth online, it looks the same if we're alone in the house.
Yep.
Like, and that is, and let's be clear,
Sometimes
this isn't
use different language for fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because we try to keep the show family friendly.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
not that people wouldn't watch it, but yeah, here we will say, yell obscenities,
Mhm.
but it's pretty much exactly the same thing.
Yep.
It's not, which is a nice way to live.
And to be honest, it's a shame that we only do 1 hour on Tuesday because some of the stuff that happens in this house, I really wish it had been on camera.
And
I mean, there's stuff never talked about that are like, there's no way. Like, we are not the people that are going to recreate something, right? We're not going to
Right.
stage. We're not going to perform a skit.
Right.
It's happening in real time, or it's not happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that I chose two were the pasta, and then and honestly, I sat there and thought, oh, poor Jeremy. And like
Yeah.
that, Jeremy went, nah, I did just the other night. I took a
Yeah.
It
I
just
was-
days
and
before.
Missy had the same reaction both times.
And
Yeah,
I showed her where I had sent it to her in the message. She
Yeah.
was so flustered because she had gone the wrong way in the mall that she never saw that message.
Well, I follow both of you, but Missy posts a lot more. And I know like the airport and the airline, United. And, Jeremy, sometimes I feel for you, buddy.
Here's the thing.
As
the
he
I
whole,
really do. I really do.
the whole United thing, for those that don't know, Missy, I left the airport, and like 10 minutes after I left the airport from dropping her off, she goes, hey, almost had a real big scare. I was at the Delta desk, and they said they couldn't find my reservation, but then I remembered I was flying United. I'm like, babe, we said the word United like 50 times. I dropped you off in front of the United sign.
Under it. I literally am underneath the United sign. I'm like, well, why didn't we park back there? Because Delta's right there. I don't know what happened in my brain.
But it makes
Well, I
spaghetti.
have an idea.
I feel less.
Yeah.
I don't feel so
That's
bad
an
about
idea.
spaghetti.
Yeah. Oh no. Well,
I have an idea.
what do you think it is? Is it the menopause?
I think it's Cracker Barrel and ice cream.
Yeah.
You
That's
know
what I
what?
think.
You would not be wrong. That is
You actually own a Cracker Barrel dress, the way I heard it.
I do.
She buys
That's
clothes.
what I heard. That's what I mean. I just don't know. I don't know. I get this stuff.
I do. And I was telling Jeremy not 2 days ago, I'm like, listen, I've been eating really healthy. So I don't want to eat at Cracker Barrel, but I want to go to Cracker Barrel because I want to see the winter stuff they've got.
That means she wants to go to Cracker
I want to
Barrel.
go shopping.
The thing I don't like.
I want to go shopping at Cracker Barrel. I got one of the cutest dresses that I get the most compliments on is from Cracker Barrel. And
Okay.
That's like getting a prom dress from Bucky's.
I got the nicest suit at Kmart.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
I want to keep this even because at the end of this, you guys will go, well, he was in the hallway Woodworks.
Yeah.
The hallway Woodworks. If you want to grab something, Jeremy, show them. Like the gnomes, anything you want to show them. Watch this, kids.
All right.
How am I doing, Missy? Missy, how am I doing?
You are rocking. You're a rock.
Am I really? Okay, good. Now he's back.
Yeah, you're
Something
good.
to
Well, I'm trying to keep it even. Hallway Woodworks.
Doing a good
Tell the
job.
You're
people.
doing it great. You're doing a great job.
Oh, wonderful. Maybe I can come on the live show one day. Maybe I can sit in the couch.
And here's the thing. Since we're doing StreamYard now, we can bring people in. We didn't have
You
that
think?
before.
If
Yeah.
we know.
I don't know. Wait till we get to the Scrapple section.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then maybe
Do you know, once again this year I forgot about the
No,
Apple
no,
Scrapple
don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Tell them about the Woodworks.
show them your
first.
nose.
All right.
Your wood,
All right.
honey. Show them your
Hallway
wood.
So
Woodworks.
this is Carl the Christmas gnome.
Show them the stamp on the back.
And so everything I make will always have a hallway Woodworks. Oh, it's so weird when you're on camera.
You
The
got
hallway
it.
Woodworks
You got it.
stamp on it.
Yeah.
But we do cutting boards, we do charcuterie boards, serving trays. I've done rocking chairs. I mean, you name it, we do it. But the big hit is always the thing at the holidays that I make that is affordable for everybody. Cutting boards aren't affordable for everybody. Rocking chairs are not. Tables are not. Things like that. But this, $40 every year. They sell out always quickly. I released 5 more today, and they're already sold out.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the end of them for this year. So this is the stuff I have fun doing.
Let me ask you, how long have you been doing woodwork since? Look, there's the pup. There's one of the pups.
This one's not even ours.
This is a visitor.
We don't know this dog. No, we are. This dog just wandered in.
This is
we're
Missy's house dog.
babysitting. We're babysitting. That's
I'm glad he feels at home. He or she feels at home.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, how long you been doing the woodwork stuff, Jeremy?
Since the pandemic. During
Okay.
the pandemic,
Yeah,
my
that's
job was slow. I didn't have a whole lot of work, so I was trying to fill time. And I just started, messing around with stuff. And I built my first table. And I was like, hey, I showed Missy. I was like, this isn't bad. And Missy painted it, which is awesome.
Right.
And we still have that in our house today.
Yeah.
The first thing. And I was like, let me try a different kind of table. And I just started going at it. And I just got obsessed. And I'm still obsessed today. It's become a passion.
It's
Yeah,
really
and you give out for people that don't or have never tuned in on the hallway. A lot of times you'll give away a gift card. So definitely people should tune in and
Yeah.
get yourself a free gift from Jeremy.
Yeah.
very
And
cool.
we've even given away like whole cutting boards. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
half a cutting board.
I
But yeah. Yeah.
you can get partial cutting boards.
Here's a
Yeah,
piece.
it's just
It's
just part of it.
for onion.
Our charcuterie board you only get part of it. Yeah, you can only put the little piece of ham.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Missy, last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago, you went through a schedule. You had a problem with your nose,
Oh,
but you went through a schedule that I sat there and I was tired just listening. You had 2 shows, one night, 2 shows. And I mean, now I do want to mention because, she's been on the show as well. Funny Women of a Certain Age continue to do those shows.
in fact,
Carol Montgomery.
Yep, I'm on one of those, not next week, but the week after with Carol.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had Carol on the show, and I always feel like I want to make sure that I pay props to her and everyone on that whole. I've had lots of them on.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're just the best people. The best
Yeah.
people.
Hey.
And Carol's an icon.
Yeah, yes, she is.
And fun fact, Hallway Woodworks
Oh,
made
yeah.
a piece for Carol for her mother-in-law's urn.
Jeremy made
I made the urn for her
for
mother-in-law.
her mother-in-law.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I pulled that one out of my butt, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did good.
Yeah.
You did good.
Not watching it. But no, what I was getting at is, Jeremy, we spent a little time on Woodworks, but Missy, you continue to tour and you're on the road. What I was talking about was you were in Detroit, then here and back, and you had 2 in New Jersey and then back. And
A lot.
I
love
think that's why you guys get along so well.
You know what? There is something to be said
Mhm.
for breaks. You know,
Absence makes the heart grow stronger.
it does, because one of the things, there's always a little something. When I'm in a hotel, I'm not connected to home, but when he has to get in bed and go upstairs without me at night,
Yeah.
I know
It
there is.
sucks.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
it's
because
like-
I'm a delight.
But that means I can watch whatever I want.
Well, yeah,
So there's some perks involved.
yes, and it's so true. Like
Like I
Yeah.
love animated comedies. I love American Dad. I love Rick and Morty. I love
Cartoons.
Solar
He's
Opposites.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
I put that on while she's in bed.
Ugh.
She's like, "You are a child,"
yes,
and then I got to turn on a documentary or something that's gonna
Right.
like pretend I'm a real man, And
Right.
I thought that wearing that hat was how you were pretending.
no, that's how I'm a 1920s newspaper boy.
Okay.
Well, no, but see, now you guys are playing right into my hand because you said about when you're away, Missy, when you're away, that, you can watch your cartoons, you can do whatever. But I think also, Missy, you eat really well. You try really healthy. And Jeremy, we're ready. It's time.
I try.
It's time. It's time for Scrapple.
All right. Well, wait. Before we get to Scrapple, I just want to say I've gotten much better now about eating clean. Scrapple, it's not clean, I'll admit. Okay, but I've gotten much better about eating clean.
Missy
I go
right
to the
now
store.
is wrinkling up her nose.
I get back.
Missy,
from
we've
the
hit the
store,
Scrapple section. Missy, we've hit the Scrapple section.
But I'm proud of like the stuff that I buy that has very few ingredients in it. I'm like, look, babe, look what I did. I did good. But
I
then,
do like that you're trying.
But
I
then I'll
do
be like-
that you're trying.
I'll be like, babe, I got to run out real quick. She's like, where are you going? I was like, I got to go get breakfast. What are you getting? You don't want to know.
Ugh,
I've got Scrapple here. I can make Scrapple, but there's some places around here that make some really good Scrapple, and I like their Scrapple.
You actually have Scrapple in the house.
Oh God! Oh my gosh! You go in my freezer right now. There's a giant Ziploc bag with pre-sliced pieces of Scrapple at all
Next to
times.
my bags of organic fruit,
Comes from a-
spinach
a-
for my smoothies.
It comes from a boutique butcher in Cecil County.
Boutique in Cecil County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Butlersville Meats. So
It's
good.
not-
Well, there's a little more. There's a little more to the story that again, I don't want to toot my own horn here.
Yeah.
Are you going to help me out, Jeremy? Do I have to like spoon feed you?
Spoon feed me.
Well, Missy every week on the hallway would do a poem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, remember I was reading the poem
I used to love that segment. Oh,
And
yeah.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
and then I started reading my own stuff and then remember the Scrapple night?
Oh, I remember. Oh, I
Yeah.
remember.
Do you have that in front of you?
You still
No,
have
I do not.
Ah,
No, I do not.
dude,
But I wanted to bring it up because
about that.
if you noticed, I'm trying to keep this thing rolling in a nice
Yeah,
little
you're
Yeah.
doing a
fashion.
good job.
Absolutely.
But
Good.
and see what Jeremy acted up, in my opinion. That's when I watch the hallway,
Mhm.
Yes.
Missy will go on a rant, a good 5-10 minute rant on something Jeremy did.
Mhm.
And so
Welcome to our house.
you had a scrapple, and she had her panties in a wad.
Yep.
And then I wrote a poem.
Mhm.
Yes.
It was a great poem. You didn't just write a poem. You wrote a Pulitzer Prize nominated poem.
It could be in an anthology somewhere, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, don't sell yourself short on what that poem is and
Well,
meant to
maybe I'll post it with this
be.
interview.
Yes.
Please
Yes,
do.
yes, yes.
But-
Post it with this episode.
But recently, and again, I look at your guys, each of you on Facebook and this and that. There was a popcorn incident that happened this week, Missy.
I am often
I can't.
classy.
You know what? I'm not even going to tell them what happened because I just couldn't believe it.
Okay. So here's the thing. First and foremost, what you need to know is I vacuum every day. We have a lot of animals. I vacuum every day. So when I'm eating popcorn, and you know how sometimes when you eat popcorn, you'll get one of those little shell things in
And
your
then you
mouth.
throw it in the trash can? Yeah.
Well, I just went puh, just puh. And I felt Jeremy look at me and I said,
It's not like you.
it's not, no, normally I don't spit in the living room. I don't normally spit anywhere. But I was comfy. I had my Diet Coke, my treat for the night. I had my Diet Coke, my popcorn. I knew I was cleaning and there was a kernel I wasn't gonna get, so I just puh. And this one saw me.
I don't think I would have noticed as much if she was like, "Oh, sorry, I can't believe I did that. Oh my gosh!" But she was so comfortable spitting on the living room floor. It's like, how are you that comfortable with that? Do you do this while I'm not around? Like, is this classic Missy when I'm not here?
And I told him, don't worry about it. I'm the one that vacuums.
And she's correct.
And I wouldn't even dignify a response. I'm like,
If
no.
I had responded, I would have been afraid that now I would have to start vacuuming.
Yeah,
There's no way
that
that's happening.
would have happened. I'm like, all right, I'll stop spitting when you start vacuuming, which
Yep.
is not a sentence I ever thought I would
Better
hear.
way. I'll even buy you a spittoon as long as I don't have to vacuum.
You spittoon.
I'm sure you can still find them.
We're gonna watch some Netflix. Go get your spittoon.
Where's the closest John Wayne museum? Get me a spittoon.
Yeah. And the thing is, Scott, is I didn't even feel defensive. I almost like dared him to say something. Like, what? I vacuum. Mind your business.
Not saying a word.
Jeremy, I got to be honest. If I took a young lady to the movies, and she, I think
Marry her.
marry her.
Marry her.
That is a woman who's comfortable with who she is.
Ma'am, I'm sorry she spit that on your jacket.
Yeah. Would you please be a...
I like watching movies at home because I can
I think I figured out why.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to know things that happen at the movie theater with Missy, we went out to see a movie with friends of ours. And I forget what the movie was, but something happened.
Oh no,
Go ahead.
It was the movie Quiet Place. So it's silent, right? It's the beginning of the movie. I got a large Diet Dr. Pepper. Before even the previews began, I go to take a sip. The lid comes off. A large ice Diet Dr. Pepper straight down my front and into my crotch. So I just grab napkins and I just put them down in my pants because that way the moisture that's already on my pants, I can at least keep my skin dry. So I got a huge wad of napkins.
They're not napkins. They were called
Vajapkins.
Vajapkins.
So later, my friend Courtney in the movie is with the movie's silent. She's like, she spilled them. I was like, do you need a napkin? I just reached down in my pants and handed her one. She's like, I don't want your Vajapkins. And we ruined the movie for a lot of people.
This is now why we watch movies at home.
We watch movies at home. Yeah. I can pause it and I can change my pants.
Yeah.
When I spill. But yes, but I was a brilliant solution.
It was.
It was to just put the so that is a kind of, you know, life hack thing. If you're spilling liquid on your pants, don't blot the liquid, just stick materials in your pants so your skin stays dry.
In a theater with strangers, always shove your hand down your pants. That's what she did.
In the words of Pee Wee Herman. Wait, no, that's wrong. That's wrong.
R.I.P.
Yeah. George Michael too. You got a new manager. I heard he's handling himself. Now stop it. Stop it. You know, just hearing that about the movies, I can't help but think that there are so many stories, like you said. You know, more than Tuesday. Gosh, you probably have to start writing down.
You know what happens?
What goes on during the week?
Tuesday before we do the show, like an hour before we do date night, we're like, okay, what happened this week? And we just have to, like, we don't even have enough time to put everything in.
I always say I'm going to take a note in my phone. I'm like, because that'll be funny. That'll be funny.
Right.
And we've got to get better about doing that. Because here's the thing: when we do that, we just do it. We don't plan it.
Yeah. No. I think there's pros and cons. You know, it's like me here. I write down all this stuff. I try to make sure it goes a certain way, but sometimes, you know, it flies off the rails, and those are some of the best ones.
Yeah.
And I've got
I've watched, not to interrupt Jeremy, but I've watched them where I can tell you guys are just free form and going, and Missy will go on a rant and you know, like a poem, and Jeremy will
make faces.
I'll tune right out.
And then when he was talking about the history of
Jeremy, me too.
And I know.
Poems aren't for everybody.
My own thing.
Unless they're about Scrapple.
Yeah.
My poem, I was all ears.
Your book was lovely. Yeah, you got to post it. No, when I was reading Donna Ashworth's poetry, I loved it. A lot of women loved it. But now I'm reading stuff that I'm writing for my book that I'm working on.
No, Missy, last thing I want is when this is over for you to be mad at me. I'm trying to make this even, because Jeremy does some boneheaded stuff too that you'll go on a rant and I love it.
Here's the thing. You can get Missy to be mad at you. That's okay. What you don't want to do is get all the women that tune into the date night. Don't put them turned on you. Once they turn on you, life's over, my friend. You got to change your name, leave the state.
I've seen it firsthand, Jeremy. I've seen it. I've seen them come at you on a...
Missy sent me to the store to get Pop-Tarts, and I came home with unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
I remember it.
And I thought I was correct that she overreacted, and every woman on that show was like, are you out of your mind?
Clank, 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 clank.
Woo, I'm telling you, torches and pitchforks, they come out.
Yeah.
Come out. Now, even though we try to write stuff down, I have a bad memory. I know for a fact something happened last night. I won't spoil it here. It will be on Tuesday's hallway. But I have to remember water.
Oh.
I have to remember the word water. And as long as I remember the word water by Tuesday, I got a great story for everybody that happened last night.
Great. Mm-hmm. Great.
Yep. So the key is to remember this stuff.
He's not going to remember.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I am.
I remember. That's the challenge. See if on Tuesday if Jeremy actually remembers.
I bet you every audience member in the crowd remembers.
I'm sure they do. I had a great show last night. Mm-hmm. Great.
Went swimmingly.
Yep. This is what I wanted. See, I just want to sit back and let you two go.
It was so good. In fact, my sweet husband in the car was like, wow, that is the worst I've ever seen you do.
She doesn't bomb. This is not
I
a comedian that bombs, right? She doesn't.
I know
Never,
she doesn't. She's the
never in my
queen.
life.
She's the queen of happy things,
I've
and
never
you're the
seen her
king of happy
bomb
things.
in my life. And last night she didn't bomb, but
No,
her opener
Ooh,
bombed.
bad.
And
Bad.
I felt
Bad.
like
Yeah,
I
you could
felt
feel it.
awkward. I was like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah, yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it was one of those.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was
But
great.
it was
And that
funny.
never happens.
But
That's why it's so
no,
great.
it was so terrible. But I got them back, and I admitted,
Absolutely.
I'm like, well, that went horribly, didn't
And the
it?
whole crowd was like, yep.
They were great. They were great. They were wonderful. But
I,
yeah, to have
and I gotta say, because when I think of Missy Hall, I think of Queen of Happy Things.
Mhm.
thank you.
I mean that. I mean that sincerely. And Jeremy, I've never seen your act, but I bet you're the king of happy things because I just love
Well,
you as well.
I stopped performing stand up now.
I know, I know. You took a step up and cruise ships. I saw you in Baltimore, I think, right up the
Yeah.
road from me.
Yeah, yeah. Now, the great thing about that is I get to go to her shows and rate how well she performs. It's fantastic.
Good Lord.
Wonderful.
I did it last
Good
night.
That's my
Lord.
favorite.
Jeremy, you're just asking for trouble.
I
The
get in the
best.
car, I open my notepad, I'm like, listen, babe, you didn't do this. You did this a little too much.
I
You're too, you're
see.
too much.
I'm gonna start going
Well,
down to the wood shop. That looks.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I see some dust
You
over
call
here.
that art?
Yeah.
That's art.
You call that art? One day, Gerald may be. What happened to your finger?
Yeah,
Oh, Missy was down here.
yeah. Missy did it.
Oh,
Well, my friends, I've had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time.
Same here.
same
I
here.
really have.
I got to do
I
Now, there's just a few little. We have one more piece of business to do.
Yeah.
But before we do it, I want to make sure we mentioned the hallway, we mentioned the woodworks. Anything you want to mention, Missy? Shows coming up, or Jeremy? Anything you want to mention?
if I have been posting all my shows with ticket links on my website. So if you go to
.com.
missyhallcomedy.com,
Right.
that's my website. And I think there's also links to like,
I'll put all the links to Facebook, YouTube. I'll put that everything in this interview.
and that special that I did the
Right? Yeah, yeah.
so it was cool because that reel got a lot of traction, and I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep people, because it's another thing people can see for free. And
Yep.
I like it when people can do some stuff for free.
My
Yep.
show's for free, but
I
I
love
love
it.
that.
I love it. I love it.
all right. So we have one more thing to do. And Missy, yours last time was about motorboating and this and that. And I'm not sure if you're both going to do one or if Jeremy's going to do one this time. Oh, Jeremy, I'm disappointed.
She's
All right,
doing
well, here we go. I'll just do it this way. Jeremy and Missy Hall, your comedy minute. Go ahead.
All right. So we are grandparents now. We are grandparents.
Right.
When Jeremy and I first got together, I gave him two things he'd never had. One was a teenage stepdaughter, the other was a cat. And one of them would hiss every time he walked by, and the other one would shit in a box. And that we now have grandbabies, and it is the best.
Right.
And it reminded me when Carly called and she says, "Oh my gosh, mom," as he said his first word. I'm like, "What was it?" She's like, "He said penis." And I started giggling because I was taken back to not only a memory of my daughter, but a memory of the first comedy show I ever did. I told the story. She was about 2.5, 3 years old, and she's sitting in the tub, and I'm sitting beside her. And she goes, "Mommy, yuck." And I look, and you know those little Fisher Price little people? Like the
Yep.
fireman? She's taking a fireman and she has stuck him between her legs. So I just very calmly, don't want to shock the child, don't want to scare the child, just say, "Honey, get the fireman out of your vagina." I'm hoping that is the only time in my life I will be saying that sentence. And she looks at me with her little face and she's like, "That's not a gina. That's a private." I'm like, "You're right. That is your private area. And that part of your private area is called the vagina. And well, honey, you don't keep stuff in there. Like you're not going to smuggle things back from Turkey or anything in there." So she's like, "Well, can I look at it?" And I was like, well, it's part of your body. Yes, you can look at it. So she spreads her little legs and she looks down there. She looks at me all defiant. She's like, can I touch it? I'm like, well, again, part of your body. It's a private part of your body. You can touch it, like in the tub, not in Acme, not in the Wawa, but you can touch it. And then she looks at me and she goes, can I talk to it? At this point, I'm just curious. I'm like, go for it. And she looks down and she's like, hello, Gina. I knew I was in trouble with that one. I knew it. I knew it. And now that she got a little boy who is already interested in his parts, my work here is done.
Mhm.
Yep.
Do you miss the fireman? Do you miss the fireman?
Yeah, she married a minister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Reminded me of that joke, the little boy's in the bathtub. And he says to his mom, he starts playing with his schnutz, and he says, Mommy, is this my brains? She goes, No. She said, "No, not yet.
That's
Love
good.
that
that's
joke.
that's adorable.
The schnutz. Jeremy wondered schnutz. That's your
Have you
doofing,
heard
your
schnutz
bipper.
No, but now I know that's another one to add to the
Good
list.
one, you schnutz.
Schnutz is from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I don't
John
remember.
Candy. I've never seen a guy get picked up by a schnutz before.
Oh my gosh, it is from that.
Oh wow.
I didn't even think
That's
about
well, it's Pennsylvania. It's like Scrapple.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
everything here. We're slow.
Breakfast
We're slow here.
Ugh,
on the menu today. We've got schnutz and scrapple.
ugh.
Hey, before we go, I do have one last burning question. And Missy, that was a great comedy minute. Thank you guys so much. Come back again anytime.
For having us.
Happy holidays. Missy, have you ever had Scrapple?
I did when I was a kid. My dad would make scrapple, and I did have it. And I will say, as a young child, I liked it until they told me what it was.
It's the snout.
It's all kinds
It's
of
all it's whatever they picked up off the floor.
I follow a few Scrapple makers on social media and I watch how they make it in detail. It's pretty
Well, and I told you, Jeremy, we got to get going, but I did tell you about my dad now in Jackson and Scrapple. And my buddy took his, remember I sent you the video?
yes.
And
Yes.
my dad went up and asked Alan Jackson, the country star, about how he makes his Scrapple.
Yeah,
And
that's
then I
right.
had a buddy that took his fiance for their honeymoon to the Scrapple factory, the Napa Rappa Scrapple.
Wrap that. I mean, that's
That's
the
one.
biggest name in
Even I
Scrapple.
know that.
That's
If
the
you
biggest name in
ever
Scrapple.
take me to a
Scrapple is gold with me. All right, let me stop the recording. Thank you, guys.
thank you,
Thank you.
I had
so
so much fun.